create a microservice to throw a exception from properties file as per the different endpoint. So we have two endpoints here. One is to validate the bus ticket number, another is to validate the railway ticket number. I have cloned this repositories here. Let me start the application. So application is started, it is running at 8080. I'll copy this curl command, go to postman, import the curl command, paste here. Yeah, so if you see validate bus ticket, and I'm giving a ticket number as ABC345. So it is giving me a success response, ABC345. Now I do not give any bus ticket number, then it will give me missing bus ticket number. If I give any bus ticket which is greater than size of 9, then it will give me invalid bus ticket number, size must be less than 9. Okay, now let me test another curl command. It is same with the endpoint as validate railway ticket. Similarly here, if I'll give ABC123 bus ticket number, it will say ticket number validation successful ABC123. I do not give a ticket number here, then it is giving me missing railway ticket number. There it was missing bus ticket number. And if I give any ticket number greater than the size of 9, it is giving invalid railway ticket number. So the difference, if you see over here we are getting that missing. We can give we are getting different messages for both the endpoints with the same error code. Error code is 101, 102. Here also 101, 102, but the error messages are different. So this is how we can do from property file. Let me go through the coding. Here the controller, this validate bus ticket is and railway ticket, two endpoints are there. In the HTTP servlet request, I am setting the attribute with key as transport mode. I am storing what is the transport mode for the particular flow which is getting hit. And this message source utility, it is coming from inbuilt. This is the class we have created, message source util. Here it is reading from the resource files. This is message.properties and message bus properties. So for particular error code, what is the message that I like, what is the error message I want to throw, that I have stored. For railway it is this message, and for bus, for the same error code, this should be the error message. So this is what the message property files are, message source util is doing. Okay, I'll go in detail later. So here I am storing the message source. This message underscore source is the key, and message source utility reference is the data we are storing. Here transport mode is the key, and bus or railway is the value which we are storing. So key value pair we are storing in attribute field of HTTP servlet request. Okay, now I'll go to the service layer. Here I am doing that to check which I have shown right now, that if I do not give any ticket number, then if a ticket number is empty, then it is throwing this error code. And error code I am reading from constant file 101, but what is the error message associated with it is this error message I am reading from this get message source util. So in the HTTP servlet request, I am reading this message source. Now in the controller layer, what I did, controller layer, I have set the message source with message source util reference. Okay, and here at the time of throwing or storing the validation, I am reading that message source value, giving the key, and value will be read. So this is so in the message source util, this data will be com.util.get message source util. I'll get the value of message source, then get property is what the method we have created. Here any random object will be, the key is here, we are getting the key. Now that same key we are from the request attribute, I am reading that value HTTP servlet request from the request.locale. Locale is the what your current language, for example English over here. So that local you can read, so you can make the messages in French or multiple languages also. So this we can explore later on. It's not part of this video. Okay, then this key we are passing argument, and local language we are passing, key we are passing, and the get message we are doing. So on what basis this message is getting fetched? It is getting fetched from message property, and the default message is this one. So this is how we are fetching the data. Okay, similarly the validate ticket, if the size is greater than 9, throw this validation. So individually validations we are directly throwing. Validation custom exception validation we have created. The structure of it is error detail, error code, and error message. List of error list of error details and error messages we are throwing. So error details, then error code, and this error message. That's all. So this is a way you can use the same error codes or any constants that you want to put, and dynamically read different messages from different property files. Here I've created 2 property files, but this way you can create 10 property files also. Like you want to throw different error messages in the same flows, then you can do the same way. This controller layer is here, then we are going through all this validation checks. If there is no if any error will validation will fail, then it will directly throw to the caller. If no validation is caught, then the success message will be thrown. The ticket then success message will be respond back that ticket number validation successful with the ticket number attached to it. Yeah, that's all. This basically this app config, that get properties, how we are reading here in this get properties is the transport mode. It is reading the transport mode is if it is bus or not. So if it is bus, then we are doing it is bus ticket. So if it is bus, then we are reading from the get environment. Here if you see, for bus, read the message underscore bus property. So it will read from this message, now from this message properties. And if it is railway, like else condition is in the else condition, it will read from the super dot get properties. So this is the super one. So basically what is the difference? This message source property will directly make a read from message dot properties, this generic one, the common one which we by default one which we have, this message dot properties. But if I want to make it read from message properties, I have written this app config class for me, where I've given this conditions that if transport mode is like, this is a transport mode one way, you can make this check in like whatever way you want. So if it is bus ticket, I'm checking checking that if it is bus ticket, then read from environment dot get property. This is the key which I'm getting. And environment, what is environment? This is here environment parameter we are passing. So this environment will read from this class path, that is message bus property. So instead of going to message properties, it will go to message bus properties if the transport mode is set as bus. That's how it is coded. And if condition is only if it is bus, otherwise it will go into the else condition, that is that railway. And railway is that super get property. So this is the super one, which is the default one. So this is how it is working. Okay, thank you.